Bob Schieffer is moderating tonight's foreign policy debate, which I'll be drunk plugging live at PJ Media. I'm gonna pull back the curtain here and show you how I do my debate prep. Whew. Oh yeah, that went warm under the lights. Woo! Stand by for a little hair of the dog.
So I hope tomorrow night, I don't know who the moderator is, but I hope that the president will be pressed on what his plans are for the next 4 years on foreign policy and, if possible, on the economy. I know that's not the topic, but they are related.
That'd be nice, but I'm pretty sure most of Schieffer's questions will go more like this. Why won't you kids get off my lawn? Is the mail here yet? Can we talk about reverse mortgages? All right, the next guest was White House Deputy Sociopath Stephanie Cutter for 4 more years. You know what? I swear I dated a girl just like her around 1998. I still have the scars on my back. Anyway, here she is.
And in terms of the agenda going forward, the president's, over the last 4 years, we've made significant progress here in Florida. The housing industry is on a rebound. We've created jobs here in Florida. We've created new industries, the solar and wind energy, because of the investments the president has made.
Wind power. Yeah, that's going to paint Florida blue. She'll say anything. You know what? I'd show you more, but every time Romney spokesman Kevin Madden tried to talk, Cutter interrupted, talked over him, doing her thing, and Bob Schieffer did nothing. So if you want a preview of how he'll moderate the debate, there you go. Doddering Bob. Don't fool yourself. He knows exactly what he's doing. All right, next up on the DVR, Meet the Press and David Axelrod on the porn stash of doom. And they're taking it to the mullahs. Oh, yeah.
For 2 years, the president traveled the world, putting together a withering international coalition. And now the sanctions that they agreed on are bringing the Iranian economy to its knees. And there's a tremendous disquiet in Iran.
Yes, I see now. The Iranians were prepared for everything. They buried their centrifuges deep underground to protect them from airstrikes. They bought some of the most advanced anti-aircraft missiles from the Russians. They're ready to sink oil tankers to block the Straits of Hormuz and bring the world economy to a screeching halt. But they weren't prepared for disquiet. Obama has them right where he wants them. Disquieted. The question is, what would Romney do? Well, let's ask David.
We all remember his Dukes of Hazzard tour of international destinations over the summer, where he not only roiled.
Yep, I'm convinced. Dukes of Hazzard. Did he really just go there with Mitt Romney? Oh, David, that's worth one very weary eyebrow of total disdain. All right, the roundtable was all about the war on women, because that certainly doesn't carry any water for Obama. And we also have this week's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot from New York Times reporter Helene Cooper on what Mitt Romney would do to women. Ooh.
That's a battle, I think, that women feel that they fought years ago. Women have gone so far, become so far now that the whole idea that women, should be able to go into the workplace and should be able to leave at a certain time. For women to be litigating that now just seems like it makes him seem as if he's out of touch.
Are we?
What is she talking about? Cooper thinks Romney is going to force women to be all barefoot and put into the kitchen, and Romney is the one who's out of touch. Do they believe this crap, or will they just say anything to keep a vile prog in the White House? Don't answer that. All right, Fox News Sunday did something a little bit different. As you might know, there's been a little confusion over the polls this year. Are they totally in the bag for Obama, or do they just suck? Inquiring minds want to know. So Chris Wallace had on Gallup pollster Frank Newport for a whole segment just to talk about that. Well, they put it a little nicer. Anyway, Wallace asked him about Obama's crashing poll numbers, and well, he put together this little graphic that I think tells the story pretty well.